Hey guys, it's comic book quickie time with economics and comics. If you enjoy this content, please hit that like button, subscribe, comment, and turn on all notifications. Let's go. Hey guys, this week we have Amazing Spider-Man 100. This is the anniversary issue, of course, 100 issues of Amazing Spider-Man. This book came out September of 1971. Classic Romita cover. You know, you have all the villains here. This is a really interesting book, so let's get into it. So, we have Spider-Man. He's kind of chilling. He's just doing his thing, you know, fighting crime and stuff like that, talking to himself. And there's like a robbery, and he stops them really fast, with ease, really. And he's kind of like talking to himself how he's just kind of bored. Like he's wondering if he's like growing up, or if it's, you know, he's maturing, and he's in love with Gwen Stacy, and he wants, there's nothing else he wants more than to be with Gwen Stacy. So, and you know, he's regretting her father's death, and he had prepared a potion. He's prepared a potion to drink that he thinks will reverse the Spider-Man bite and become normal again. He just wants to be normal again. So interesting with Marvel writing. I keep running into this. It's so much about each character and the things they're dealing with in their world, in their own world. They have their own world. You know, this world was created by Stan Lee, and it's magical, and people can relate to different things. So he decides to take the potion, and he slowly falls asleep, okay? And he's starting to hurt. He's starting to have pain, like pain in his body and his sides. And he starts remembering, you know, he's starting to go through all his regrets while he's sleeping, you know, of Uncle Ben dying, and the fear that Gwen will know that blame him for Captain Stacy's death and all that. And he's just going through it all, and he starts to hear this voice, and he's chasing down this voice. And this is what's so interesting about this comic. There are multiple appearances in here. First off, we have the Vulture, which he fights. We also have Arnold here. She'll love the look of your arm power. Send your stuff here, and we'll get you a bracelet for your arm power. Arnold, get to the chopper. So first he fights the Vulture, right? And he's fighting. He still hears the voice, right? And he's beating all these characters. Then all of a sudden the Lizard shows up. It's really amazing. There are so many bad guys in this book. So, you know, he has his little battle with the Lizard. Beats him. Next, the Green Goblin shows up, right? And they're all telling him how he has to accept his fate. You know, he's going to always be this way and all this. Meanwhile, he's still hurting. He feels pain within his body. He beats the Green Goblin. Then, of course, next up is Doc Ock. You have all the villains in this book. It's pretty cool. In number 100, right? You know, then he fights Doc Ock off. And then next up is Kingpin. I mean, that's 5 different bad guys, right? So, you know, he takes care of Kingpin. Then he's tracking down the voice and trying to find out what the voice is. And basically, it's Captain Stacy talking to him. Like, is he in heaven, or is he dreaming, or what? But he says, you've been given great power, and you've tried to use it for good. No man could do more. There have been others with powers, others who tried, yet they too were jeered, misunderstood, hated, and finally destroyed. You have tortured yourself by trying to live a normal life, but you cannot. You must accept the fact you are Spider-Man. It is your blessing and your curse forever, which I thought was very interesting. And then he disappears, and Peter Parker wakes up, and boom. This is interesting. This could be the first appearance of the multi-armed Spider-Man. There he is. He's got all the different arms coming out that grew from the potion. And it does say, there will be no cop-out. We promise you Spidey is really awake. He has 6 arms. And that's the end of Amazing Spider-Man 100. one of the classic books with multiple bad guys appearances and a classic story. I hope you enjoyed your comic book quickie.